Welcome back to Bennington. Mark Norman's in studio.
Hey! Comedy.
Mark's
really
performing at Draft House Comedy in D.C. June 21st and 22nd, and then at Wise Guys Comedy Club in Salt Lake City, July 12th and 13th. MarkNormanComedy.com for tickets and all of Mark's dates.
Nothing in between?
Oh yeah, I got some stuff around.
Just some stuff.
Check the site, folks.
Yeah, check that site out. It's got everything. Now, we always say this, Mark always knows what's going on, and there's a new trend taking place in the gyms. Do you go to the gym at all?
Twice a week, baby. Rec Center, New York, $80 a year. Can't beat it. You can go to any one in all the boroughs. It's the best deal in town.
Yeah.
I mean, you got to work out next to a 78-year-old man and help him rack the weights after he's done.
Now, but is any of the ones in Manhattan, or is it just the outer boroughs?
All of them. Manhattan, too.
All right. This seems to be the thing, and I don't think it's going to be at your gym, but it's called the Dick Towel now, and they say The Rock has made it somewhat famous, and I know Vito goes to an upstairs thing, but guys will wear a towel tucked into, I guess, their tights and over their dick.
Tights.
Right.
Yeah. Because they're wearing these fucking these compression fucking tights now.
Oh, really?
You know? Yeah.
And so, does it give protection?
I think it
for
covers
the dick?
the bulge.
I think it covers the little bulge as well. Now, is Vito back there? Can I get him into the show
I don't
at
think he
all
was.
today?
I think
He just walked in now.
you're laying on a bench. Your dong is popping straight up. It's very
Right.
vulnerable.
Yeah.
You know, so
But
the dick towel I like.
A towel is not going to. What are you doing in here, Vito?
They just told me to come.
Well, we were going to talk about the dick towel, but I don't know if we have enough room. Go all the way down to the end then. Are you familiar with the dick towel, Vito?
Yeah.
Do you have one? Do you use a dick towel?
I used to use one a lot a few months ago. So I used it. You put it in the middle of your shorts, and I used it for my hands get really sweaty.
Yeah.
And it was just to dry my hands off.
But why do you want to have your wet nutsack dry your wet fucking nuts?
Well, because if you put it on your side or your ass, your ass is bad because you're sitting on it. Your side, it just gets displaced.
But
your front, you're not dealing with that
all
much.
these years, we've never had men tucking things into their.
I know.
I know it is. Because if The Rock does everything, anything The Rock does, an entire generation follows suit.
I mean, it doesn't surprise me that you would wear a dick towel because The Rock does. I mean,
No,
I
it
feel
wasn't
you
done
would.
for bulge reasons.
I mean, for him, it looks bulge related because he's wearing these what I would call
compression tights.
Lululemon
I
leggings.
wear compression pants and shorts at the gym, but I wear shorts over them. I do that instead of
Right, and he's not. He's only using the towel to cover his bulge.
Yeah, but I mean, he should just be wearing shorts. There's no reason
Doesn't it
to.
also look bad for a black man to have a chain like that wrapped around his neck? I am not. Earl, what does that do for you?
Not a good look, Ron.
Not a good look,
Not
right?
a good look at all.
I mean, we went out of our way to get away from this.
Yep.
Yeah, I don't see the dick towel. I know.
say just rock the bulge.
I like in the summer, a lot of black guys will just have towels around their neck when they're walking around as if the entire city is a gym.
Yeah,
Right.
just to like.
Well, how about the black comics? They keep like 6 on a stool.
Right.
They get in there.
Yeah. Now, some need it.
Oh, yeah.
I don't, Earl, why do black people sweat more than white people? You think with the African roots, every day here would feel like it was nice and cool and refreshing.
I know they just want to look. They just want to look cool. They
You know
wanna,
what?
They don't want to have all this. We don't be a
This
sweaty
is
mess.
my guess, though. If we're comparing the two, I bet that they don't sweat more, but they don't want to be sweaty.
Oh, they
Whereas
hate
I
being
feel
sweaty.
like white people are just like, it's hot in here, I'm sweating.
Well-
They're
Yeah.
not going, oh, I need to look.
Also, look at Todd Barry next to Chris Tucker. Chris Tucker's going to be humping a lot more stools.
That's true.
Than Nick Griffin. You know what I mean?
I would think Todd Barry should break his sweat every once in a while.
It'd be
I think
nice.
it'd be good for the business.
I agree.
Yeah.
He might die though.
Yeah.
He's not the most athletic cat
Yeah.
in the biz. But then there's also Lavelle Crawford, Earthquake, Bruce. These
Yeah.
are some heavy set people of color.
So maybe what they need to be doing is dick towels from this point on. You
The
go on
comics
stage.
with yeah.
You just have a dick towel. You're able to, I've been down in the subway, see 6 or 7 guys standing around with towels like they just got out of the shower.
They keep in the back pocket. It's a cool
Yeah.
look.
Yeah, I like anybody who is walking around New York City without a shirt on, but with a towel.
With a
like
towel.
that's
Yeah.
amazing to me.
Right.
Amazing.
I saw a guy who was dancing and he had his towel out while he was dancing.
Oh,
So it
yeah.
was like he was dancing back and forth with his towel. And I was Earl's dad.
Use it.
What's the consensus on female bra or shirtless?
Yeah.
I think that's legal here.
It is
Yeah.
legal in New York City, and then once a year, they'll actually walk down the street.
Oh, great.
Yeah.
I forget what they call the day.
Tit pride.
Yeah, Tit Pride. Tit Pride would be a good name.
Love it.
But I think they do a free the nipple walk or
That's
something
it.
Yeah,
like
they do
that.
free
That's
the
it.
nipple. But yeah, I mean, in New York or at least in the city, I don't know. It's not necessarily illegal, which is why some of the beaches are like topless.
Yes.
But it's not
Central
really.
Park is very topless in the
Yeah.
summer.
And
You
it's
got
not
that right.
even really like a rule like this beach is topless and this one isn't.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, we've all decided this is the topless area.
Right.
But really you could be topless anywhere.
Right.
Like Rockaway Beach, you could be topless there, but you should probably go to Fort Tilden because that's where everyone has their tits.
Rackaway.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rackaway Beach.
That's good.
There we go.
Either way, you're going to be swept out to sea in a riptide. I always thought it was funny when they were saying to men at the ballpark, put your shirt back on. You can't get your... Because the ballpark, you're more likely to swipe against somebody. You know what I mean? You're going to
yeah.
get their sweat
Yeah.
Right.
on you.
You hear that, Burt
Yeah.
Kreischer? Get that shirt back
Yeah,
on.
Bert goes everywhere. And then I saw him say, because he's in Bali right now, on his Instagram, both my kids have seen me naked this week. Because he showed that roller skating thing.
Yes.
He showed it to his houseboy. And the thing.
Houseboy.
Yeah. He had a Bali houseboy working for him.
Oh,
living
wow.
for him. Cost him almost $2 for the week.
Man, I just did a tour with him through Europe. We did 2 weeks.
Yeah.
It was the funnest 2 weeks of my life. I probably took 3 years off my life.
Sure.
But that guy, I'm a huge fan of his and a friend, but he is the most... He's got the Mickey Mantle gene, no doubt
Yeah.
about it. This guy can drink. He drinks in the morning, drinks at lunch, works out. Then we'd go do the shows. He would drink all night, and we'd go out to the bars. He would drink there and just do it all over again on repeat.
And then the funny thing is, like, you will see him, so you're like, oh, that's his wild time on the road. But he parties like that with his family.
Yes.
You see him with his family, and he's like, we got some ice cold beers. We're waiting for the ride at Disney World. And you're just like, how are you getting away with all this?
Yeah, you think
Yeah.
that would be
Yeah.
an easy weekend to take off.
Yeah.
Being party guy.
He
but
can't
he's-
do it.
No.
We'd have an hour flight from Dublin to Copenhagen. He would have down 4 beers on an hour flight.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And he would be fine. He would kill every night.
Yes, people love him. We've said this before about Bert. Anywhere he goes, someone thinks they're his best friend.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody,
Yeah.
like he has a fucking Cleveland best friend, an Akron best friend.
Yep.
Doesn't matter
Sure.
where, Toledo, wherever he goes, he's got a best buddy there. And the thing is, he believes it when he's with them.
Yes.
You know what I mean? He's
Yeah.
like, you're great. This is great. We're all
He's
back
very
together.
genuine about
I know.
all of it.
I look at him, I go, I wish I felt like that
I don't
towards
have-
the
Yeah.
world. You know?
We're all cynical cunts. We want to
Yeah.
do the show and get out of there. He hangs out, takes a photo with every single person, hugs everybody.
Loves them.
He loves. He goes and drinks with them. It's
Yeah.
bananas. I'm opening for him, and I'm miserable.
And now, how do they treat you when it's his show? Is it...
Oh, they're the hottest crowd.
They're
They don't
just
get
great,
offended.
yeah.
They're comedy fans. They're the best.
That's always to me the best. If the fans go like, "Hey, if this guy, came with him,
Right. As
he's got the approval."
Yes.
I never like. There's certain fans that are like, "What is this?"
Damn
person
it,
doing?"
Bert!
Yeah.
I'm here
Yes.
for Bert, you
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
How about Amy's fans? Were they?
It was, arenas.
Yeah.
So you're getting 10 grand, 10,000 people.
Yeah.
And it was all, 90% cute girls.
Right.
So I really had a good run.
You had a nice.
Things worked out for
enjoy
you.
the worst thing that happened for you, she got pregnant.
Yes.
That ruined everything.
Killed everything. Yeah. She told me she wasn't keeping it, but
Well, she's having it for a little while, like you do with a dog. You know what I mean? Like,
Now I gotta
we'll
give it away.
see if I
Yeah.
still like it.
I won't stop pissing everywhere.
well, it's gonna have autism. No doubt about it.
Well, we were doing that thing that is it. Jessica Biel is the new anti-vax
Vaxxer.
person.
Yeah.
Yeah. And her kids all have measles. Every single
I'm
one
sure,
of them
yeah.
is just
Ravaged.
Riddles.
yeah. And chickenpox. I don't know. No one here had chickenpox.
I did.
I did.
They smell.
Is that right?
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
chickenpox will smell.
I actually didn't get it. Most people my age got it.
Yeah.
But I didn't get it for whatever reason. So then I stuck around and then I got the vaccine. But then the vaccine didn't work on me.
Oh, it didn't.
But they're saying I still didn't get chickenpox. They think I might just be like immune to it.
Oh, nice.
So like I was immune to the vaccine and the actual chickenpox.
That's
So-
autism. What you have right now
Damn it.
is autism. Can you
knew it.
count stuff?
I knew
I love counting everything. I'm counting right now.
Yeah.
the hug you gave me was pretty lifeless.
Hey, Victor. Victor, what's up?
Hey, Bennington, it's a
Yeah.
pleasure, as always. And Mark Norman, you are fantastic.
He is.
Hey, thanks, buddy.
But, yeah, getting back to the towel, I really saw that come out a lot more when Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy came out, and Mos Def played a part where he carried a towel because of its usefulness in all different things. And he carried a towel and did all kinds of crazy stuff with it.
We all read the
And
book.
that's when
I don't know what to tell you, Victor. We've all read the book. It's like just a joke thing, though.
Yeah.
It's just a joke thing. It's not supposed
That's
to
what
be
everyone's
real.
doing. It's all a reference to that book.
All right, now The Rock just tweeted out he keeps the towel no matter what kind of workout that he does. Doesn't matter if he's wearing his little tights or shorts. He's always sweating, constantly wiping, and reapplying chalk. But dick towel is my new favorite term that I will break out on date nights. But he's not saying he's trying to cover the bulge.
Interesting. He's
And I
just
think he's
saying-
lying.
You think he's
Yeah.
trying to act like it was all about the wipe.
Right.
No.
I'll tell you, I wish there was some old guys in the locker room who could use this dick towel.
Yeah.
Because they will just go whole hog
This is
there.
what I hear is that every time guys who go to the gym always say like it's the older you get, the
Yep.
more the dick is out and free.
But the dick
and-
is, and if you go to nude beaches, there's more elderly people.
Yes.
yeah, that is true.
Because they stop fucking caring.
Yeah.
It's a wonderful thing to become unfuckable. Because then you're just
You're
free,
free.
to do whatever
Yeah, I guess you're right.
you want in life.
Yeah.
No one can stop you. But look at Vito. You've lost 110 pounds. And you still have body issues.
I still have body issues. I'm not like one of those old men at the gym. I walk around, I wear my leggings into the shower,
Yeah.
and I change in the shower. And then old men at the gym do this thing where they walk around with a towel on their shoulder,
Yep.
Yeah.
but dick out.
Yeah.
Which is- I don't get that. But
That's
yeah,
interesting.
I still stare at my body. If I
But-
see a picture of myself, I'll look at the first thing I'll see is every problem with myself in the photo.
Same.
But here's the thing about the old guys with the thing. You can't ever bring that up to anybody because it actually seems gay if you say to someone, you have your dick out a lot and it's making me uncomfortable.
Right.
Can't
That's
stop
less
staring.
gay than acting like I don't notice, I don't
Right.
care. That's how you have to be.
Right.
But if you go, look, you're standing over me with your cock and old balls that are
Yes.
hanging down so low.
And they're aggressive with it. They got the leg
Yes.
up on the bench.
Right.
The balls are swinging. You
Yeah.
know, they're
Yeah.
like airing it out with the towel. You're like,
Right.
what are you doing?
Yeah.
I saw a guy drying his asshole 2 weeks ago. He had his fucking leg up on the bench.
But you give off that vibe like you're cool with it.
well,
Yeah.
I was in
Well,
the
yeah.
You got
I
a real
was in
Kevin
the-
Sorbo thing
Yeah.
cooking here.
You're
was
an
in the-
equinox.
I was in the sauna when two dudes jerked each other off.
No.
Yeah, and I just
You
sat
love
there.
it?
I didn't love it, but I didn't hate
What'd
it.
you do? Clean up?
I sat there. I only had 15 minutes of sauna time that day, so steam room time. So I sat there. I just looked out the window and I ignored the moans.
And
It
just
seems like a
Whoa.
steam room is a sexier place than a sauna. I feel like
The gays love it.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody jerks somebody off in a sauna. A sauna is
Yeah.
too dry.
Yeah.
Dry.
Right.
You're going
The
to
dry
chafe.
heat.
and you can see everything. In a steam room, everything's a
Right,
mystery.
okay.
It's like a rainforest cafe.
Did they know you were in there?
Yeah, the one
They
guy bumped
want
into
it.
me when he walked in.
Oh.
He
Yeah.
said, "It's always a pleasure to see you here." And I said, "What?"
What?
And then he turned and he said, "Oh no, you." And then they sat next to each other. And at first, he tried to hide the jerk off by he would go,
Wow.
And then he did that 3 times, and then they just let loose.
Did they jerk off each other at the same time or one at a time?
I mean, I wasn't staring. I'm going to guess one guy went, and then the other guy went.
That's a dangerous game you're playing. You know what I mean? Because a lot of times you'll come and go, oh, dude, this was, I got to get going.
I gotta go.
You know what I mean?
Story of my life.
Yeah.
So wait, which one is this? Because I want to go.
This is, it's a gym downtown.
Why don't you want to
help me.
say? It's an Equinox.
It's
they're known for that.
Well, yeah, there's an Equinox in Midtown where I read an article in the Post that was like somebody complained about jerk-offs in the steam room, and the staff said, look, they take over on Saturdays, and there's nothing we can do.
Whoa,
They
Equinox.
had to have a mop-up guy. They had to have a guy come in every hour and said, look, out of the pool for the next 5 minutes. Let me fucking, we don't want somebody to slip and break their neck.
Right. Jizz on tile is quite slick.
Now, I'm going to check with you first, Earl. Would you have stayed if 2 guys were jacking? Or would you have thought to yourself, I'll get a steam in another time?
I would have gotten my steam.
You would have got out of there.
I would have minded my business. I would have just got my steam.
You
in.
would have got your steam.
No way. This guy,
He digs it too, though. I mean, I know.
He's so like
He's
you.
like you, where he's very curious about who's jacking where.
he had to be fought about jizz on his feet. There's no way he would stay in a room with 2 guys jerking each other off. I refuse to believe he would do that.
Stop acting superior to him.
You
just
guys
pauses
are
His own
everything
way.
I say.
Don't-
You guys
You're
are the
fucking
same.
racist right
You're
now,
the
dude.
same.
Wait, jizz on the feet? What did I miss?
Florentine came in here and said to Earl, how much to jizz on your feet? And Earl was basically acting like there was no amount of money. Like, for $100,000, would you let a guy fucking jack on your feet?
Totally.
Yeah. Any fucking guy would.
Yeah.
It's not that personal of a thing.
Much less than that amount.
Yeah.
Yes.
Give me $1,000.
A grand?
Give me $1,000. It's jizz. I can
How
clean
about
it off.
200?
200 easy. I've cleaned my own jizz off my
All right.
feet before. I can clean somebody else's.
Then how much for your face?
That's a different
I
story.
know it isn't.
That's
It's
my
the same
mouth.
thing.
That's my mouth. I don't
No,
want to taste
not
it.
in your mouth. Just your
open your
eyelashes.
My eyelashes. That's
Yeah.
gonna burn.
Can he wear glasses? That would help.
You can put on goggles.
That's a kink, though.
This way you get to leave your eyes open. Oh wow.
Yes.
Yeah. How much, Chris? How much did Jack on your face?
On my face,
Yeah.
$1,700.
Whoa! I'll pay that right now.
Very
Let's go.
specific.
All right.
Do you have a debt that you want to tell us about?
He's in trouble right now.
I'll
The
give
Spanish
you-
general.
I'll give you $2,000 if you smile while I'm doing it.
No, he won't smile anyway. You're wasting $300.
He just found
Don't
out he's
listen to
getting
them.
Yeah.
$17. He's definitely gonna be smiling.
Yeah.
You can't stop him.
Yeah.
He's like this. We're in the money.
God, read your plug.
Mark Norman, he's performing at Draft House Comedy in D.C. June 21st and 22nd, then at Wise Guys Comedy Club in Salt Lake City, July 12th and 13th, and Cap City Comedy in Austin, Texas. That's in October 16th and the 19th. MarkNormanComedy.com for tickets and all of Mark's dates.
By the way, Earl, could you turn on your light? Because I want to include you over the... But I can't tell whether you're here or you quit.
Yeah, I mean, I had already had to explain to Mark when he came in that there was a
there's
human
person
in there.
Oh, yeah.
And I
Mark
had to
Hubbard's-
say,
yeah.
oh, yes, but he's black.
Yeah, we were like, don't drop the N-bomb. Earl's
He's
here.
right there.
Thanks
Earl,
for the
how
prep.
much to slap dicks with another guy? How much money would that take?
Little sword fight.
I'd say about a couple mil.
What?
$2 million.
Oh, you're bad with money.
Yeah, he is. He's bad with money.
That's bad, man.
Yeah. Well, how much for you, Mark?
Well, it depends on the dick. Is
Yeah.
it bigger than mine? Are we hard?
Well, you know what? I don't think it has
your
to be hard. Bigger, yes, it's going to be most people.
But I think hard,
Especially Earl.
Yeah. No.
hard
as a
is
matter of
going
fact,
to be harder to slap, I would imagine. Then you're just kind of poking at each other.
No, I think that you could slap it more like a whip. I think if you're both hard, somebody could end up injured. You know what I mean?
True.
You could have a Kevin Durant situation. Man. Nobody wants to run into that.
Hard
So-
is more of
yeah.
a jousting. You
Yes,
know, it's
yeah.
Exactly.
swords or bow fight.
Yeah.
But with the soft, you can get
Yeah.
more of a flinging in there.
Right, exactly. So what kind of money are we looking at for that?
Slap dicks
Yeah.
with
Yeah, with Vito.
with
let's say.
Vito.
He's a friendly guy.
we go soft. I do it for $500.
500. How about you,
I'll agree. I'll agree to those terms.
500.
500 each, yeah.
Chris?
Look, I'm getting cum on my face for $1,700. $75. So fucking slap up.
75!
Wow, we
Yeah.
could do that on 6th Avenue.
Yeah. I do that instead of taking you out to lunch. It costs more in this neighborhood to buy you a fucking steak than to slap dicks with you.
T-bone, bone in.
Yeah.
It's easy.
No, by the way, that Dominican thing where it's only $7,800 to fucking have a star athlete shot. You know what I mean? They must be slapping dicks down there for 75 cents. $1.25.
Bottle caps.
Yeah.
We could get together on a cam girl site right now.
Why can't it be a cam boy site?
I never thought about the term cam boy. I wouldn't even look at a boy as a cam girl.
Dude, we should cam boy you for a week and just see how much you make.
I would love
Whatever
to.
you want to do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, does it cost to be part of those cam things?
I don't know. I think you just sign up and you go, hey, sexy, give me gold, and then I'll show you my tits.
Yeah.
And I have tits, so.
Yeah.
And then you just do stuff. So, like, it'll be me and Chris. We'll be
Why
like,
am I getting dragged into this?
come on, because we're in incest play. So we'll be like, do you want to see me
dude.
like grope my
That's
brother?
disgusting.
Incest is huge right now.
Yeah, it's gigantic.
So hot
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah. So stepmom, stepsister, stepdaughter, stepdad. They always do the step just to give it a little
Just to
buffer.
give a little comfortability.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
on Pornhub, they automatically change it to step. So, like, a
Right.
lot of times you'll think you're watching a stepsister porn, and then it's just straight sister porn.
Right.
But what's the difference?
I don't know. It's just something about the storyline.
Both of them are actors.
Yeah, but I don't like watching like
know
the
what?
performance of
I
it.
think the big problem with that is in porn is how unbelievable it is when it's just like, hey, bro. Hey, sis. It's like
Yeah.
nobody
Yeah.
says that. So
Right.
it just takes me out of it.
Right.
That's the problem.
I think we should do this, a whole new thing, foster care. And it's just,
Oh, I like it.
I guess I'm
You're getting
comfortable
tax
here.
breaks for this.
Yeah. I guess this is a comfortable place.
Yes. Especially like an Angelina Jolie type. She
Yes.
can get railed by all these different comments.
I'm sure that's happening. I'm
yeah.
sure.
no.
Oh, yeah. For sure.
By the way, Earl was adopted by Angelina Jolie years ago, and there he is now, looking fantastic. Chris, what's your kind of porn?
Well, I like the hentai. That was when I was younger.
What? You like that crap?
Hell yeah, loved it.
Ah, what a nerd.
What? So
Yeah.
what?
We got real whores right here. You're worried about a cartoon?
Yeah, but it's like tentacle porn.
Ah.
Why?
Why would you let an octopus fuck a woman in front of you?
I mean-
You'd probably throw up.
I don't think
Yeah.
I'd throw up. There's also demons. The demons with
Wait a minute,
tentacles.
you don't think that you would throw up if you went to a
Storky.
fucking
Yeah.
club and a woman put a fucking octopus on her lap and started slithering up?
It would be weird
Yeah,
to
you
see it
would
in
be
real life.
definitely gross.
I saw Chris looking at porn in the office once, and it was a girl, and she was using a dragon dildo.
Yeah. These are things. There was like fantastical creature dildos.
Why are you looking at the office?
He said it was research, and I was like, oh, "We don't look up porn on the show, dude."
Plus,
Yeah.
Weird.
and
What?
there's a reason that they say not safe for work.
Yeah.
Because people get fucking fired for that.
Oh, yeah.
That was just one time. Okay,
Yeah.
I was looking up the dragon.
Yeah, that's not going to help you with security.
Okay, shit.
And plus, we have glass walls for offices.
Well,
so-
I've angled the monitor so that no one walking by can
You
see
get
what's
one of
on
those
there.
privacy films that you
Yeah.
can put on that they have in HR. Don't look over here at the screen.
Don't look
Nothing
at this
to
guy
see.
watching Simpsons porn.
Oh, that's
I don't
kind
watch
of cool.
Simpsons
Yeah.
porn. That was you, Vito.
That's kind of hot.
yeah.
I like the Seinfeld parody and
Yeah.
all that shit
Oh,
is
yeah.
fun.
Well, that takes a little acting. That takes,
Yeah.
it's sketch play. Now. You know what I mean? It's like Second City. It's very, very fun for everybody.
Right.
I mean, they had to find someone to play Kramer for the physical comedy. I mean, that's
Right.
They
Yeah.
had to have
I believe
talent.
it was James Dean who played Kramer. In the
Oh, he's good.
Yeah, but
Historian.
he's short, right?
Yeah, he is short.
Yeah, you need a tall. I mean, for it to be funny physically,
Do you
you need
remember
it lanky.
Right.
when there was a reality show with Seymour Butts years ago, like about 15 years ago, and all he did was ass, his thing was anal when, and having himself in his own name. But he had his kid with him. His mom was in the business and his uncle, and they were all doing backstage stuff. And they're
really?
like, don't forget, you have a shoot at 2. You know what I mean? And that his kid got to know the actresses
Right.
and stuff. And you're just like, it's not that different from Rich and Bonnie. You know what I mean? They're raising their kid in the middle of it.
Right? Right.
Yeah.
Showbiz family.
Yeah, showbiz. What are you going to do?
Mm-hmm.
Show's got to go on. So that's your thing. It's tentacle porn and what
Tentacle
else?
porn. You guys brought up stepsister, but I like the straight, just like sister, brother,
Nice.
motherfucker.
You want
I
blood.
really like. I don't want to see the stepsister things. That cheapens it for me because it's like not. That's not even fucking taboo.
You're a
at this
purist.
point.
You
Thank
know why I think that is? Because you're an only child.
Probably.
Yeah,
You know what I
because if you had a sister, you would realize how fucking sick that would be.
Yeah.
Oh, here's a sick story. This is gonna gross you out.
Oh, boy,
When
good.
I was a kid, we were all skateboarders, skating around New Orleans, and it was like 6 of us. We went back to my friend's house. We're sweaty. We've been skating all day. He's like, I'm gonna jump in the shower. Just pop a video in. Entertain yourselves. We're in his bedroom. We see a video, a VHS that said skate. So we're like, hey, pop it in the VCR. Let's put that on. We put it on. There's a little scribbly line for a second, and it just cuts to his bathroom, and his naked sister is brushing her hair, looking in the mirror, and she's like squeezing her boobs and like doing sexy stuff. And you can see that the camera is in the closet. You can kind of see the door of the closet outside a frame a little bit. And she's like, oh, yeah, you like that? So she's doing all this shit. The water's running. And she eventually gets in the shower. And we're just like, what the fuck is this? We're freaking out. He's got a fucking video of his sister naked. So he comes out of the shower, towel in the hair. What's up, guys? And he sees it. And he like dives on the TV and pushes stop and everything. He's like, you don't understand. She blackmailed me. I had to get her back. I got, it's the only way I can get my money back. And we're like, oh my God. We're like 15.
Right.
It was bananas.
I think the weirdest thing is that she's looking at herself in the mirror saying, hey, do you like this?
Well, she's like a 17-year-old girl, like trying to be sexy,
Right.
And
But I think she
don't
knows that
think-
the camera's
yeah.
there.
I don't know.
That doesn't
Yeah.
ring true as a woman.
Yeah.
You
Sounds
didn't
like
do that in
incest.
the mirror a little bit?
I would do it if someone was watching me, but I don't
Yeah,
think I would
like
be
your
just
brother.
doing it alone.
I never thought about that
Yeah.
angle, but
They were definitely having sex.
you think?
Yeah.
Maybe he meant like get her back, like
This was like a
romantically.
fun game they were
I
playing.
need to get her back.
Wait, now this is a whole new bag of hammers
I
here.
think you got to go back for the high school reunion.
Get that
Oh.
tape.
Yeah.
The tape was hot. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, as a 15-year-old, it was
Yeah,
like a
sure,
naked
of course
chick,
it is.
full bush. She was
Yeah.
a fully developed lady.
Joe in Utah's got a spy report.
Spy report.
Joe, what do you got, buddy?
Hey, just heard that Sarah Sanders is leaving the White House at the end of the month. Trump just tweeted.
Wow.
What?
That's hard to believe.
I can't believe it. I can't believe he's gonna have another one in there.
I know. He's kept. She had a nice long run.
She did.
For that difficult. Although she stopped doing the things about 6 months ago.
Yeah.
By the way, I'm not a Trump person, but
Yeah.
she is. We were talking about like strong women, and she's such a strong lady. Nobody gives her credit because we all hate her.
Right.
But she's a tough broad. I mean,
Well-
imagine having that job. That's gonna be a horrible job.
It would be a tough
Yeah.
job if you did it the right way. But to just back up lies is, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now you can't fucking lose in that job.
Right.
You just keep playing heel no
Right.
matter what
And
happens.
she does. She gets no credit. Like
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of hers, but she gets no credit for the
No,
stress she has to.
She'll always work. This guy,
Yeah.
when she
Yeah,
goes into
for
the,
sure.
she's going to make a lot of
She's a
money
beast.
in the private sector. But I wonder why now.
Yeah. What is?
Well, there's
And
only
I'm-
so much you can take.
I'm not seeing it anywhere else. You
Yeah.
think this would be popping up on anything but the game?
I know.
I think Trump got her pregnant. That's why she's.
You know
Come
something,
on, Chris, you
dude?
can't
That's
say
fucking
shit like
fake
that.
news. That's fake news.
Yeah, his troops aren't marching.
Paul in Pittsburgh.
Hey, I was just going to bring it back to the weird dodo thing.
Yeah.
I saw a video on YouTube, and then I started looking them up. There are these things called ovipositors or something. I don't know how to pronounce it.
Aubrey
But it's like
Plaza. Is that what you said?
Yeah. It's like a fake, like, alien dick, and it has, like, these mold eggs that you stick, and it, like...
Oh, hold on, Chris is
injects them
hard.
into
Oh, this
girls.
is fucking great. Oh yeah, look at this.
Now,
What
why would
the
anybody
fuck?
like the alien dick thing?
So that's
I have
an
no
alien
idea,
dick
but I
that
thought it was hilarious.
inserts a alien egg into the vagina
What?
or ass,
Or
whatever
this
your
mouth.
preference.
Cosplay has
Mouth.
gone so far.
That's
Yeah.
a big egg.
Yeah.
And also,
This is going to ruin Easter.
Yeah. Or make it bigger than ever. We don't know right now.
Yeah.
Chris, a plug, please.
Mark Norman, he's in studio. Eddie's performing at Draft House Comedy in D.C. June 21st and 22nd. Wise Guys Comedy Club in Salt Lake City, July 12th and 13th. And Cap City Comedy in Austin, Texas in October. MarkNormanComedy.com for tickets in all of Mark's dates.
Thank you.
Hopefully your friend's sister will come up. Now, did she ever find out that you saw the tape?
I don't know if she found out that we saw it, but he showed her the tape.
Yeah.
He was like, you're going to have to pay me that money back because I'm going to send this out there or whatever.
Smart
I guess.
young man.
I guess so.
I know this, when I was younger, we were always interested in sisters. Everybody was
Right.
like, what's the story with your sister?
Mm-hmm.
You know?
They're
That was big.
they're nearby.
Yeah, they're nearby. They're part of the tribe. The weird thing is that you would be with a girl and basically see your buddy's face. You know what I mean? You're
Yeah.
like, especially if you're with the Irish. You know what I mean? That's a stamped out face all over my neighborhood.
Oh, yeah.
And,
A pale, lipless
yeah.
face.
And then, yeah. And then I was like, I like to close my eyes. That's my thing.
I was more into the mom. The mom was
The
always
moms
the hit
were,
for me.
yeah. That was, and you know, I don't know when that became like the MILF became a
Oh,
thing.
yeah.
It's
Yeah.
a fairly new, like less than 20-year-old thing.
It seems like it
yeah.
was like there was a change, and then maybe people who were secretly MILF people suddenly felt very bold,
Felt okay about
and
it.
be like, "Oh, cool! Everyone likes older women,
Yes.
so now we'll bring it up." But I think people liked it, but it was a little more quiet.
I think you're right.
Where
yeah.
you're like, "This is weird."
I'm going to tell you where it crossed though. The MILF and the dumb sitcom dad happened at almost the same time.
Oh, really?
So it's
Right.
almost like you're cucking the dumb dad.
Oh,
Right.
good eye.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Good
Yeah.
eye.
Yeah.
Because there's no way that you would have looked at, let's say, the Leave It to Beaver's mom, because the dad was intimidating. My Three Sons, that was intimidating.
Right.
Then slowly the dad got to be a friend, and then basically just a fucking piece of garbage.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
Just I mean, I think maybe it was like like Married with Children is like that perfect thing where he's just kind of an idiot. And
Yeah,
then
he
she
was a
like,
moron and a beast.
He was a
Yeah.
schlub.
But at least he wasn't afraid of her.
Right.
By the time you got
Right.
around to Kevin James, the guy can't have a sandwich.
No.
You know what I mean? Like, fuck you. I'm eating a sandwich.
I know.
It's food.
That's
don't
the
get it.
difference. It went from like dumb to like infantile.
Yes. Yes.
Where it's just like, I don't want her to know that I bought something with my money.
Right.
That's
and every
weird.
commercial, it's like Nick DiPaolo had that old joke. Even so easy, even Dad can do it. It's like, yeah, I bought the fucking thing. I paid for the house, blah blah blah. But yeah, we have guys like pouring orange juice into a toaster like breakfast. I don't know what I'm doing. Like, well, the guy survived
Right.
40 years.
Yeah.
he's figured out how to eat.
But that became a thing of, you know, the guy wasn't even allowed to go bowling with his friend.
Yeah.
You know, he had to lie for no apparent reason. It's
Yeah.
not like he was lying like, oh, I was with a chick from work
Right.
and I've got to cover this up. That would be a great show. Everybody would love that sitcom. Were you fucking around with that girl from work? Yeah. Wah, wah, wah.
You're in big trouble, mister.
Yeah.
Here's Nick wants to help us out. Nick, what's up?
Hey, what's happening, guys?
Yo.
So the MILF thing started from American Pie, the first American Pie movie. If you guys
That's what I was
remember
going to
that.
say.
Now that did they come up with the term?
Yep.
Yeah, that was the first
Yeah,
time I
yeah,
heard it.
yeah.
So they might have. Did they like it actually came from that movie?
I think
yeah.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they coined it for sure.
Now, but was there a movie? If you remember in Valley Girl, we thought he was
Yes.
going to bang the
So-
mother because she was flirting.
So yeah, basically he was dating the daughter.
yeah,
Then she was coming on really hard to her daughter's boyfriend.
Yeah.
And it was kind of gross. And he seemed like a little cagey and weird about it. Like he was a little uncomfortable. But then what happens later in the movie is you see like someone's coming home. All of a sudden there's like a sex scene. And then like I think he's banging.
the
is
daughter.
He was banging the daughter. or
in the
something.
shower.
Yeah.
The one that he was supposed to be with.
Right. But it was like she was coming on to him really hard. But there was
Yeah.
like a very sexual thing. And they were
Weird.
trying to be like.
What about The Graduate?
The Graduate
Yeah.
was a definite MILF movie.
Right.
Yeah.
Which they reference in that movie.
Uh-huh.
Which is funny
Oh,
because
she
when I
called
was.
herself Mrs. Robinson.
Yeah, and then she goes, she's like trying to hint to him, and she's like plastics, and he doesn't
Yeah,
get
he
it.
doesn't get it at all.
Which is funny because when I was a kid, I saw Valley Girl before The Graduate.
Sure.
So when I saw The Graduate, I was like, oh, that's
that's it.
Yeah.
Got it. I was like, why did you? I always thought she meant like get a condom. When
You know,
she said it, that's what I thought.
The Graduate, I can watch that movie anytime that it's on.
Oh, yeah.
Anytime that it's on. And, but supposedly she was only 6 years older
Yeah.
than Dustin Hoffman.
In real life?
Yeah, they were
Oh,
about
that's
the
funny.
same age because he was a young, looking guy. Like he was one of those guys that if you saw his actual high school picture, you'd be like,
Right.
well, he's a child. You know, this is like the Sam Roberts syndrome. When I saw a picture of Sam in high school, I was going, were you like a genius? You know what I mean? Did they move you up? And he's like, no, not at all. Why? Jarrett, what's up?
Hey, so back before American Pie ever came out, my dad would tell me about milfs. I remember going to the state fair, and he's telling me, "Oh yeah, look at her. That's a milf."
Well, to be fair to your dad, that's just a peer.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah.
'Cause
He's got every right to be
Yeah.
with her.
Yeah.
But maybe your dad just saw the movie before
Right.
you did. No, I'm
And
just
then
kidding.
also, no one in Minnesota
you
seems like could be sexual. Look at her over there. Huh? Wouldn't you like to be with her son?
MILF Hunter was a really big porn site when I was
Yes,
yeah.
that's
Milf
right.
Hunter.
the MILF Hunter.
Yeah.
And everybody was like, that guy became pretty famous.
Yeah.
And they replaced him and it lost its flavor.
Yeah.
What happened to him?
They
AIDS?
they got
Mom AIDS.
the original one.
Kids, I've got mom AIDS. There's nothing I can do about it.
The original one looked like Morgan Spurlock.
Yes.
And then they replaced him with
That
like
was Morgan Spurlock.
fuck.
That's how we got to start.
Yeah.
And now milk
Spurcock.
porn sucks because like it'll be like my friend's hot mom.
And he just puts up milk.
There he is. He's like a normal-looking
Chris,
guy, so you can
you
believe
have
it.
to watch out.
Okay, sorry.
With
You
these
should have saw
things.
the images that were just up before you clicked that. I mean, someone's gonna guests will just be walking by.
Should we close
Yeah.
the curtain? Because I don't,
Yeah,
I don't
that
want
would
to
be
censor
that.
ourselves.
That's what we have to do.
Everybody knows the Hunter.
Yes.
But I did think that was Morgan
Morgan Spurlock.
Spurlock.
Yeah, they look
No.
exactly alike.
Les goes back a ways here. What do you got for us, Les?
Hey, I was thinking about that movie with Rob Lowe and Andrew McCarthy. We used to play it on HBO all the time with Jacqueline Bisset. Class.
Class was the movie.
I don't think I've
saw
seen it.
Class.
And the thing was, it was Rob Lowe's mom. Rob Lowe wasn't the MILF hunter. McCarthy was.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
You think you would have swapped those
Yeah.
roles there?
Well, when
He's
I
charming.
watched the movie, I was thinking to Kevin McCarthy, you should be fucking Rob Lowe. If you had your head on straight.
Yeah.
He's
Know
at
what
his
to
peak
do.
female look right here. But
Yeah, he's
yes.
a hunk.
yeah.
Yeah, that
But-
was
McCartney had his own pizzazz. He used to bang
he did.
Jennifer Aniston.
yeah, he had a nice run.
Oh, yeah.
And he's a working
Yeah.
actor now.
Yeah.
But there was a period in the 80s where, he was kind of the it boy.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. What was the Weekend at Bernie's?
Yeah.
Which is now about Bernie Sanders.
Yeah. 2% or 1%. You would literally just go out to the Hamptons with an old Jew. That's what we all do. That's our weekend with Bernie. Yes, I'll be friends with you this weekend.
I lost my virginity to probably a 55-year-old lady.
Is that right?
And I was 16. Mm-hmm. So I was all into the old lady thing.
Yeah.
Wow.
My mom was very distant.
Yeah,
that'll
so
do
you
it.
really had mommy issues.
Oh, yeah. Still do.
Yeah, still do.
I love an old Coug.
But do you ever like to call her mommy or play those games? Like,
no, I can't do that.
Oh, Marky's home from the club. Oh, I've been a bad boy.
No.
I could never understand a man who wants to be spanked.
No.
I don't
Yeah.
think that's it's just an entirely weird. And yet they say the more rich and powerful you are,
the more you
want
want
to be
feel
spanked.
Completely.
vulnerable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wall Street guys like their balls stomped and
They
all that
love
shit.
that
They like
stuff,
being a
yeah.
leash,
Yeah.
Weird. Power struggles, man. I had a girl pull my hair once, and I was like,
No, not
thanks.
gonna do it, huh?
Not for me.
Try getting a headbutt. That changes everything. Look, I'm not fucking playing this game. We wrapping this up, Chris?
We are.
I feel like Mark just got here.
I know. Mark Norman, he's performing at Draft House Comedy in D.C. June 21st and 22nd, then at Wise Guys Comedy Club in Salt Lake City July 12th and 13th, and at Cap City Comedy in Austin, Texas, October 16th through the 19th. MarkNormanComedy.com for tickets and all of Mark's dates.
I love Cap City. I love that whole gang down there, too.
Oh,
man.
yeah.
They're
Austin's
so
the
much
best.
fun.
I got a great lineup. Denver, Buffalo, Indianapolis, Sacramento. I'm all over the road. And Tuesdays with Stories. Check out my pod with Joe List.
Tuesdays with Stories. Next time I'll talk to you about this because Joe List, the last time I was with him, said that Robert Redford is a terrible actor.
Hates Redford.
He hates his guts.
Hates him.
Wow.
And then there was another guy. I forgot. I brought it up.
Oh,
George Clooney.
Spike Lee's. He thinks he's overrated as well.
Oh, Earl, stand down. Stand down. Joe's a friend. And he just lost the Stanley Cup. So he's
That's
not
right.
in the best place.
That's right. Yeah, hometown boy.
Yeah. All right. That's it for us. We'll be back in here tomorrow. Take care, everybody. Have a great night.
Praise Allah.